All right, everybody, welcome back to Resistance of Tyranny. Um, so, that video that I shared yesterday of the man refusing to kneel to the protesters, if you haven't, go watch that. That's a really amazing video. And we've had cases of this all across the country now, where these completely racist, this is communist Chinese cultural revolution type tactics that they use. Take a knee for me, let's pray together. And then that's not enough, you have to lay on your belly now, and that's what some of the police officers are doing, and then they just come attack you more. It's completely ridiculous, and this is another just burning statues. And then, have you read Fahrenheit 451? I did a project for school 2 weeks ago, before these, right after George Floyd died and the riots just began. They weren't taking down statues, they weren't doing horrible stuff like they are now, and have been for the last few weeks now. But I was comparing Fahrenheit 451 to information being censored during the coronavirus of doctors and statistics about hydrochloroquine and all this different stuff. So I was comparing it to that of suppressing information only approved by the state or globalist corporations or organizations like the CDC or the UN or the WHO, which is YouTube admits now they will censor anything that doesn't follow the CDC or WHO guidelines. But now we have it right out in the open where they're taking literal statues of black people who fought in the Civil War, and even Christopher Columbus and all these people, because everybody claims Christopher Columbus was the one who murdered all the Native Americans or whatever. And I agree some of the things he did was not good, to say the least. But he's an icon. Why is now this racist thing claiming that blacks are being hunted every day by white people and by police is completely ridiculous. And now Instagram censoring FBI statistics of, what is it? I don't even have them on. Something like 5 out of the 10 black people shot by police had been, they were attacking before. The police killed them after the suspects were attacking the police prior to the killing. And then 2 out of those 4, I believe, were the police officers were criminally charged. So you have this, and based on the statistics, you can't claim that black people are being hunted and that it's like this huge genocide of black people. It's completely ridiculous. But now it's going to be a genocide of white people and police, which it is already. Taking something that's non-existent and making it into something real. And I don't think people are going to take the bait and fall for that race war crap garbage. But tearing down all these statues, and now you have literal history being destroyed right in front of our eyes. Books will be burned next because it's racist. And this is just completely ridiculous. End of days. Just Jesus. Okay. But let me get into what I was really trying to say. The suspect in the murder of sheriff's deputy in California last weekend posted several comments on Facebook critical of police and their response to Black Lives Matter protests, according to the San Francisco Chronicle. As the Associated Press noted last week, Sergeant Damon Gutzwiller, 38, was shot and killed in Ben Lomond, an unincorporated area near Santa Cruz. A second deputy was injured. The suspect is the U.S. Air Force Sergeant Stephen Carrillo, who allegedly caught on surveillance video with a weapon during the encounter. The Chronicle added Monday that the whole investigation have not yet concluded that Carrillo had any anti-police motive. He posted several times on Facebook in defense of Antifa and against police actions against Black Lives Matter protests. So these are the type of people that they put into these globalist projects, unacknowledged special access projects, and so much more, and that they want in the police force and they want into the military because they are the ones who will follow any orders and are on the side of the globalists. But there's a good portion of the military who only recruit true patriots and real people. So that's just a piece of shit, that guy. A man who shot a protester in Seattle, and this is an amazing video. Seattle, Washington on Sunday was outed as a white supremacist by liberals on the internet. But it turns out they were totally wrong and he's Hispanic. Complete mental ill garbage. Video shows the man being attacked by multiple rioters while driving down a street blocked by protesters before the driver comes to a stop when demonstrators place a barricade in his way. So he pulls in this black car. You guys can look at the video. I lost it, actually. I lost the video. I don't know where you'd find it. I know it's on Band.video somewhere in there. But this is from a few days ago, so it's probably out of the way now. I should have posted it right when it happened. So they block in this car, which is what they do with the InfoWars truck too. They put bricks or like basically chocks underneath, like you'd use to stop a trailer from rolling down a hill. But they had this giant metal piece. They put it at the front and then the back. A guy comes in, breaks the window, tries to pull him out. He pulls out his pistol. It looks like a grease gun, like a World War II grease gun, like a semi-automatic version. I assume it to be. I guess it was a pistol. Shoots him once in the arm because the guy was apparently trying to reach for the weapon. And you see him roll over. The guy gets out of his car, abandons his car during the riot. They're all breaking into it and everything, and he turns himself into the police. And I wish he would have shot that guy dead because that is a piece of garbage, Antifa piece of shit. The driver was surrounded by attackers hitting his car, and then one of them reached into the vehicle to punch him in the face. The motorist shot the man. So, I'm having difficulties here because that podcast just stopped recording. But I'm going to continue with this. Journalist and activist Andy Ngo, I guess that's his last name, NGO. It's kind of bizarre. Corrected King on Twitter, writing, Seattle suspect is Nicholas Fernandez and he is a Latino. According to witnesses, driver Fernandez was chased by a mob. He brandishes a handgun and the man allegedly reached inside the car to take the gun and got shot in the arm. And then the driver surrendered himself to police immediately. So, just more violence. But there's one side that's good, one side that's bad. Choose your side.